Question over same-sex marriage made its way in front of the U.S. Supreme Court today. Large crowds of people who are for it and against it showed up at the nation's capital. Now, there were two questions being argued. Is the ban on gay marriage constitutional, and can states with bans refuse to recognize out-of-state same-sex marriages? One of the plaintiffs in the case is from Warren. 27 First News weekend anchor Matt Horn had a chance to talk with her.
Kelly McCracken and her wife, Kelly No, are two of the plaintiffs in the U.S. Supreme Court case, which looks into if the ban on same-sex marriage is legal.
I'm from the Warren Youngstown area. This decision means everything.
The two were married in Massachusetts in 2011. Today, they took their argument to Washington, D.C.
And that all we want is basic rights for our family and our daughter and ourselves.
McCracken says they got involved in the case after she and her wife tried adding their names to their daughter's birth certificate. During today's arguments, the Supreme Court heard testimony from people both in support and opposition of changing laws across the country. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people were in the nation's capital for the arguments.
Just want the legal system to recognize it and accept it. That's all I'm asking for.
Kelly, who was raised Catholic, says she has not experienced much pushback from the church. WKBN had a chance to ask Bishop George Murray about the diocese's stance on today's hearing.
I am hoping for something definitive. There has been so much debate on both sides of this, and some states taking action.
A decision is not expected by the Supreme Court justices until the end of June.
Valley Congressman Tim Ryan sent us his response to these Supreme Court hearings. He said, "I call on the Supreme Court to do the right thing and end these discriminatory LGBT laws and establish a national right to same-sex marriage. It's clear that marriage is not a state issue, it's national."